peace. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. In the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70, check up. Ready.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
He's brought down at the 22-yard line. 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's caught. This side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
19, Tiger, 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 24 now, here's second and a yard. Back to the air one more time. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Cowboy 80.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Broncos. Here we go. Set. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one. Touchdown, Cowboys. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So, a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 23, here's second and 1.
At the 23-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and the Jags are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Go! Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one caught him the 4.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. He'll look to throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. They'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Liking 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catch it.
And he will get into the end zone. Spatial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That his second TD catch of the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars are on top. It's now 10-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's McAllister to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Liking 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. 2nd and inches. On the ground, it's Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. First and 10.
43-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Now an option here, left side. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
18 more yards.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
25-yard line.
Ready? Catch Buffalo 18.
One swung out to Blue. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10.
Cowboys 14. Jaguars 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Damone Clark there to get him down. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it starting third down and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 35, here's second and 8. They'll look to throw again. Outside, complete to Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Jaguars.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Number 89.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the Cowboys' 14-yard line.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Yard gain on the play. And the
Throwing now from the gun. Catch man right side by Thomas. And he will dive into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Ready, break. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Come on.
On the handoff, Blue. His defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Zach's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
That's complete to Blue. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
19 tight.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
A 62-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. They'll look to throw here on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ready, set.
At the 32-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, second down, 8 yards to go.
Cougar 19.
Forced out wide. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
76.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
2 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
7-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 19 Tigers, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to the air one more time. A toss left side caught by his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's second and 2.
Ready. Not hawk set. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will go up by 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air again. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80, 19 Tiger, 19 Tigers, go!
They'll throw out of the gun, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
61-yard attempt.
That is not going to be. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds. Still short in the 1st down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look. as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This drive begins with a run by Chinton. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Dexter Lawrence. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Run over center now with Chinton. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st down.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He pulls it in around the 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He'll look to pick it up with Chinton. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
60 by 6, 60 by reload, reload. Street. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cardinal. Get it. 60 by 6.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one on target for Johnson. Now he's loose again. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Six.
They'll run with blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Come on. Set. Viking, 18. Bronco, 80. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run.
And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys will go up by 7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now. Top 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check smash. Check smash. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one swung out to Blue. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Ready?
Back to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll look to throw here. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now from the gun. He will find Thomas. Inside the 20. And he will score. Game on. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's McAllister to return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready, ready.
Again, it's Blue. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Hawk 70, Hawk.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will score again. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys are able to extend the lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now he'll work his way out right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal 8.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Has caught. That's Lane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll run the toss here with Blue. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come on. Come on.
They'll look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
Ready,
1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
1st down and goal to go.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. 68.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Tag.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Steady.
Blue, and he will not get in. The The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And that is going to be an absolute disaster. They wanted the holder to throw it. He couldn't get away. Now they're going to turn it over on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A hit and throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The coverage by Devon Clark.
Back to the air one more time. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On the run to the right. He runs with it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. He'll look to throw. This is caught, 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Third and long.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 22-yard line.
I think he would have been better off there, Mike, giving that ball a little bit more juice. You can see he's trying to put a little touch on it and lob that ball into his target. But it just hangs up in the air a little bit too long, and the defense makes him pay.
Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's in! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys tack on 1 more to their lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Jacksonville.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
2 yards.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He'll run.
one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will cut the deficit to 7.
Jaguars 45.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off play action. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
On the jump.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Downfield, it's Johnson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
19 Lions. Go.
Flush to his right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
59. Jaguars 45.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.